you go.
All right, let's do this.
Commence primary ignition.
For Thursday, September 2nd, it's the Sereno Squadcast, the official podcast of the Sereno Squad.
Woo! We got through it. First take.
That's the power of a dry erase board.
The power of friendship.
And friendship, because these guys are still here.
Maybe the real podcast with the friends who made along the way.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us for this week's episode of the Squadcast. This week we have Wayne. We have Evan.
Hey.
You have me.
He's going to
Gunner.
loop that. And it's going to be a new segment.
Yeah. Us opening soda.
Hey!
And last but not least,
Hey!
I don't make any funny noises.
You're not going to get looped.
Paul. Yikes. All right. Well, we don't. This week we don't have. No, we do. We have a little Legion news. We have enough that we can play.
We have a smidgen.
Oh, yeah. We're going to bring him in. Just enough to go back in time.
500 first
Legion news.
This just in. The boys are back.
Yep, that's true. They're here. We got one approval. So
Whoa.
if I can see over here. Oh,
Holy
yeah.
cow.
There it is. Congratulations to SL29667 for the approval of their Sith Acolyte.
Sith Acolyte.
This is one of those costumes that it's like, we go super nerdy over it because it's cool, but the average person is like, what are you?
I mean, you look evil. You're holding a red lightsaber. You don't need more than 2 brain cells.
Yeah,
to
you got a
connect
mask.
those 2 dots.
Yeah, it's
honestly-
obviously Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I have to wonder how often he gets called like Darth Vader, you know.
Maul.
I would think he would get, like, because of the chrome details, he would get like Kylo or something.
Kylo Ren, yeah.
Yeah, I could see Kylo.
Or like maybe one semi-casual nerd would think he's Darth Revan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get the nerds to be like, oh, you're
Darth Revan's closer than anything, though.
You're the Sith Acolyte from the opening credits scene from Star Wars The Old Republic MMO from 2010.
Thank you, Evan Trance.
Which is, in that game, all of the cinematics are so cool, and you watch them and you're like, I have to play this game, and then you play it, and it's like, just never even gonna come close to the cinematics, and it's kind of depressing. But they will suck me back in every time there was a new one. I'll see a new cinematic, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna give this game another shot, and it's still just as lame as it was before.
That's what cinematics are for.
I mean, it's true. They really do. They do a number on me.
They're to suck you in. Just
You can
like
go on
said.
YouTube and actually watch compilations of all the cinematics, and they've made like a full movie out of them.
Yeah.
yeah. I just, as soon as that game came out, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never playing this game. Because if I do, I'll turn Jen into a Old Republic widow.
I mean, it's fun, but the game is super repetitive, and you kind of have to get you kind of have to get sweaty to really get good at it.
And I was kind of confused, like, how do you have an MMO, but it's a storyline?
Yeah.
Like, how am I playing with people, but there's also a story to be following? And
The story is definitely takes precedence, and you get the feeling that when you're in a place where there's a lot of characters, that's just set dressing. I mean, really, you can play the entire game all the way to max level and never interact with another person whatsoever.
I just really wanted KOTOR 3.
Yeah, it's not KOTOR 3, and that's the end of that.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
So,
But his costume is very well
good
done.
costume.
Yes.
though.
Yes.
Not womp womp. This is
No.
good. Well done.
Yes. His costume looks very good.
Congratulations.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed. All right. Well, that's all the approvals we have. It's
That's it.
been a slow, even though I think people are waiting on some approvals. That's all we got so far.
Some people sitting on this couch are waiting for their photos.
I was
So
trying not to be too obvious.
Yeah, it's
the PR people have there's a queue, is from what I understand. So there's a method to the madness.
yep.
All right. Well, no
Another
other
great
Legion
picture of
news.
me.
There's no. Yeah. No. People can't see it yet, so don't worry.
I was gonna say,
I got to figure out how to even do this. I guess I'll start off like that.
if you click on them, they come up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see you. You keep hovering over that FaceTime, and you're really making me nervous.
All
Didn't
right.
you get a FaceTime one time where you got a call during the
Yes.
podcast and it like turned it blurry for the rest of
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, that's something.
it was Javier.
the... Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the viewers know Javier.
Javier, you're the man.
Yeah. He usually stands in the corner over there, but he wasn't here this time.
No. Right, that should be good enough. Now, whenever I do this magic right here, ba-ba-da-bum. Wait, no. Before we do that, we gotta do the music. We have
Yeah.
the music. Yeah,
We've confused the people for the last 2.5 minutes.
it's okay. They're hanging in here.
Yeah.
we just gotta-
All of you friends. We're
gotta get
best
that.
friends.
Yeah, best friends. Whatever you say.
Best friends.
All right, and this is what they've all been waiting for. Drum roll. Actually, there is a drum roll. I just can't find it.
That's fine.
After action report. After action report.
After action report.
It's the German dubstep remix.
Sounded like 2001 Euro pop. like the techno Vikings just gonna be over here like.
When you two girls get done kissing, I've got an action report for you.
It's those ravers under the bridge.
Would you like to see me with my shirt off?
I'm excited about it, guys. It's our,
Well, let's hear it again.
our
then.
newest segment. One more time.
Yeah.
Do we need to give them context as to what it is?
After action report. After action report.
Yeah, someone give us some context.
All right, this means
What's the after action report?
it would be the pics and memories of the last troops that we had done.
Yeah,
Ding ding.
because
I like it.
we did a couple troops and then we didn't talk about it
Yeah.
through to planning and Bad Batch wrapping up, and we're like,
Yep.
we'd rather really talk about the show.
Yeah.
So
Well, we also didn't have pictures that were easily pull-upable.
Pull upable.
So now the pictures are
that's a
pull-upable,
that's
and we have a cool song. And there you go.
Yeah. Well, we haven't pulled it up yet, but
New
we're,
segment.
it's we're gonna pull it up now as soon as I get all this junk out of the way. All right, and booyah. There's part of it.
Yeah.
Now let's make this a little bit wider.
You gotta wonder what the viewers are seeing right now.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to what this looks like in the actual recording.
Just everything in this block, they're seeing it, so they're not getting the whole picture, but they're about to.
There you go.
There we
Nice.
go.
We're happier before.
See?
So this is the Martinsville Mustangs. If I was smart, I would have remembered when all these happened. This was what, the 15th or something like that?
This
It
was a while ago.
It was a couple weeks ago.
Was this July or August?
This
This was August.
Yeah.
That's right. This
is the furthest back.
yeah. This
Yeah.
was, if I remember correctly, the Mustangs was Friday,
Yeah.
and then wasn't the Free Comic Book Day? It was Saturday?
No.
Or am
No.
I'm mixing these things all up.
Big Leg would have been Saturday, right? Because Free Comic Book Day was the weekend after Big Leg.
Yeah.
That's the last one I think we have.
I will find
Pictures
out here
of.
in just a second.
We have the pictures, but when are they from?
I mean,
Some people might be confused as to what is going on with Wayne's costume there, but
I hadn't gotten dressed out completely yet.
This is
there
the
are steps.
this is the
Take it.
legendary pre-troop selfie that we do before every troop.
Yep.
It's in honor of fallen trooper Ryan Hubbard. What was his TK number?
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up.
There was some nines in it, but
Jeez.
anyway, he was always at when he went to troops. He had a selfie stick out, and he was always taking selfies before. That's where it came from. He had his selfie stick, and we'd all gather around and take a pre-troop selfie. And ever since then, we do it for every single troop. I doubt that there's a troop that we've missed it for, unless there's only been like 2 people there.
It's a good picture.
It is a good picture.
So
It was a pretty good turnout too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was.
It was a lot of fun.
Was it last minute or was it well planned? I don't remember how last minute the Mars.
It was a little bit last minute.
Yeah. I think it was just a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh wow, this one goes further back than I thought. This was in July.
I knew it.
Okay. This was the weekend of July 24th.
This is not as easy as it looks.
Well, I mean, you don't need the
how do I-
sky, so just pull it down to the bottom.
lower.
Like, keep going.
There we go.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to
All right,
accomplish. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Science.
Now, if you can squint, you
Technology.
can see a couple of stormtroopers in there.
One of them forgot his blaster like a moron.
Did you have to do the whole belt walk where you kind of...
Yeah.
Yep. Crap, this troop doesn't allow blasters. I'm going to have to do something with my hands.
Well, no, they did
What do I
allow
do with my
my
hands?
moronic self set it to the side so I wouldn't forget it.
I didn't bring mine because I was in the TIE pilot. So
Yeah. Well, TIE Pilot's different. You don't really need one. You've got an entire ship. Stormtrooper, that's your thing.
yeah. But I mean, I didn't
Might as
bring
well
mine.
just forgotten my shoes.
I didn't bring mine so that you could use it or anything like that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You couldn't forget your shoes. You're not Jason.
Sorry if I burped into the microphone. I didn't.
You didn't. I didn't hear.
I
it,
think
Rose.
there was a troop that Jason was at, and he had his Tusken, and I think he forgot his boots, and he was just wearing like tennis shoes.
I remember that. That was the game.
We've all been there.
So this is.
Oh.
Yeah. So we were.
Where
It was a good. So we're in Martinsville.
are these like
um,
fairgrounds or something?
No,
It's-
it's the baseball stadium.
It's the baseball
but-
stadium. It's kind of built a little bit into a hillside.
Yeah.
So like the street is kind of above where the field is. So there's a bit of a grade that goes down into the field. So we're standing higher than the players.
Gotcha.
If you look there on the right, there's one set of stands, and if you go up the hill, there's another set up top.
Yeah. I can't remember. They're like a single A baseball team. I mean, they're
Yeah.
like, when you get drafted out of college, this is the team you go play on.
Yeah, I think the
They're always
Martinsville
really
Must-
nice to us.
Yeah.
The
I like 'em a
Martinsville
lot.
Mustangs. I think the way that Sean and Adrian described it to me was that they're like the team that you can play with between seasons that you're normally. So if you're like a college baseball player, you can play with the Mustangs, or like a minor league player,
Yeah.
you can play with the Mustangs between seasons.
Yeah. So it's a smaller venue, but the people were really cool. The staff there is very nice. It wasn't quite as brutally hot as it has been in a couple.
Yeah,
of
thankfully.
shows. I did almost roll my ankle.
Oh wait, let's go. Let's go back real quick. So who all do we got here?
So there's Eric on the right in the officer. There's Peter in his ATST driver. There's Sean in the back in his TK. Adrian there in her Juno Eclipse. There's me blending into the background as the ninja TIE pilot.
Ninja TIE pilot.
Paul is the Cheshire Cat as he smiles and fades away.
Yeah. I'm the shadow.
I see it.
There's Wayne halfway into his TK.
I'm a T.
So it was just kind of. We didn't have an actual like handler on this one.
Yeah, everybody showed up to dress out.
And it was kind of, the crowd was kind of smaller, so we didn't really need a handler to kind of keep an eye on people. So it was enough that we could keep things under control.
Yeah, in those cases, you can usually get by with like a non-helmeted character acting as a quasi handler.
Yeah, which Adrian, Peter, and Eric all were not wearing helmets.
Well, Peter was, but it's an open face, so.
Yeah. So they were kind of just keeping an eye on things, and yeah. So Peter's always snapping off fun photos when he gets chances.
Yeah.
And then the team had a photographer there taking photos too, which he took one of my favorite photos of me.
We'll see
Oh,
it.
where you're staring out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is
So.
it coming up?
yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Keep him rolling.
Yeah.
So what is that? Is he
That's Sean.
using a
Yeah, he's
blaster
using his
as a-
blaster as the bat.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's basically like standing directly behind home plate, so he's kind of swinging at the same time that the batter would be swinging.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah,
just
it's not like he's trying to take out a member of the crowd.
no.
Thank goodness. All right, yeah.
There's Paul peeing.
No, that was sweat.
I feel like this is like when you pull out your grandma's photo album from the '60s and all the pictures have like really bad captions on it, and you're like, oh man, come on, grandma.
Yeah, you can keep moving.
That's a good pick.
That
was
one
good.
I think ended up getting shared on the various social medias, and it was quite popular.
Mm-hmm.
I think even the actress who played Juno in the Force Unleashed games commented on it.
Really?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow. Someone should have shared
Oh,
that in the
Adrian.
chat.
we may or may not have. I don't know.
She did.
She did.
That's a cool picture.
Those are just some random candid shots of us. Just kind of we're standing there by the gate, just kind of greeting people as they come in.
Yeah.
Which just off camera to the left is, or just off screen is, where the entrance is. So we're just kind of, as people come in, we're kind of the first thing they see.
And then they turn around, get back in their cars, and drive on.
Well, at least they come for you.
That is me, Eric, and Sean, I believe.
That's Sean because he's holding a blaster.
I think I figured it out.
It's just another angle.
Of Sean.
Yeah. So there's
Hey,
a good, there's
look,
a good shot
Dear
of.
boy.
Sean.
Yeah, I see a blaster.
Yeah, just see, that's kind of a good look at the. You can see how close we are to the field.
It's a
and
nice
everything.
field.
Actually, no, that's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
I'm pretty
that's,
sure
is
that's
that
you.
your blaster?
I was gonna say that
that's
looks
my
more like
holster.
it looks more like you.
Okay.
You can tell because of the yellowing.
You can't really see it in that photo.
I can.
Sand trooper.
I was gonna say
Very
this,
soon.
the first time we trooped here,
That's me.
we have this great photo, and I can't stand it. There's the photo of all of us. We're behind home plate during the national anthem or throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool photo. I hate that photo
Why?
because I didn't realize I didn't have needed straps on my TIE pilot armor here at the bottom. I didn't have them, so my back plate is just popping up.
Oh no, clamshell.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
So I've got my Superman
That
cape.
was from the photographer there. That
Was
was
it?
their photographer, yeah.
What's in the background there?
That's one of the I guess where you would normally have like a skybox.
Oh, a
That's
scorekeeper.
since it's an outdoor thing, it's like its own gazebo type thing,
Oh.
and you would go up there. There's like a grill up there and all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
I think every
Picnic
time we've been
table.
there, it's been used for something different.
Yeah,
Like one time, that was where like the DJ was playing music.
yeah.
Another
There's a
time they were
popcorn thing
cooking.
in there right now.
Yeah, I think this time there was just a couple old guys sitting up there drinking beer.
Yeah,
Out on the field.
That is,
during the national anthem.
yeah, when they did the national anthem and when the players all come out, they introduce the players and they all
Yeah.
run out. We're standing there by the dugouts. They all just run right past us, and it's kind of a cool little thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's at that point. That is the hill that I nearly rolled my ankle on.
Down.
That's me going. I forgot my blaster.
Yeah, and walking, because our changing area was the way that they're walking away from. When I was walking back to it at one point, I was trying to walk at the top of the hill, and I'm in my crummy TIE pilot boots. And every other step, I felt my foot just. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna end badly."
Did you guys still have to change in those like dark, creepy trailers?
No,
It was the same building, but a different room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is. I think we're just coming out of the changing area because
Yeah.
the changing area is the back corner of the ball field.
yeah, because when we come out, all the pitching practice stops. While everybody goes, "Hey!"
Can I get a picture?
Also, we have to walk right by them, so they don't want to
Yeah.
nail us. In
Yeah,
the
well, there's
head.
that.
The baseball players always seem the least enthused to see us. Like when we're at the Red Sox game, they could not care less
Hey.
about us.
There, I'm in my natural habitat.
Hey.
That's
Food.
our post troop dinner.
Is that Mexican?
Yes, it was.
Was that Mexican?
Do we ever not get Mexican
Actually,
for
no,
post-troop
no,
dinner?
no, it's
I
not
want-
Mexican. But I did get nachos.
I think that was a burger place.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was
I
a
want
burger
some
steak
Mexican
place.
so bad.
Yeah.
Well, Friday we get some
Anyway.
Pucos.
Yeah, I believe.
I
Moving
want
on.
I think I left out the pictures of Eric drenched in his shirt.
I can tell.
He was
Yeah.
sweating through his uniform.
Oh, that's your favorite pick, right?
That's a really good pick of Wayne.
That is pretty good.
That was their guy,
That's-
and he
that's
was
from
like,
their
"Can I take a
photographer.
pic?" So I
know
was
that
like,
much.
"Yeah." I was like, "He's like, can I take a pic?" And I was like, "Sure, if I can do one too." And he was like, "Sure." And so he did that, and I was like, "All right, now." So I was like, yeah.
Solid.
That,
Yeah.
that's the picture I just freaking love.
That is a great
Nice.
picture.
I don't think my TIE Pilot has ever looked cooler than it has.
Yep.
It
The
does in that photo.
sunset, like the light.
Everyone
Dude,
has
all
a
that looks
has a,
great.
has like a favorite picture of them in their kit, and that's a
Yeah, because
fantastic one.
Is that your profile picture now?
I was just standing there like that, and he's like, "Can I get a picture?" It's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Don't move." I'm like, "Okay."
And now you know why.
Yeah. So, yes, I love
You
that
nailed
picture.
Yeah.
I think that picture got shared on the official
did.
501st
It did,
social media feeds.
Mm-hmm.
and for the Jolly Roger Squadron.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because it's got the city of Martinsville tent right behind it too,
Yeah.
so you're kind of representing.
Yes. All right. This is Big Lit Comic Con.
Oh yeah,
Which-
this was the same weekend or next weekend?
This was the 14th of August. So this is
The next
two
2
weeks later. This was a lot of us were unable to attend that. So that's I know that's Peter and his TIE Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
The two officers are from the eastern area. I can never remember their names.
Vince.
They always come
Shout
to Big
out.
Lit Con. They're
Mhm.
super duper nice. They're
Mhm.
very cool people.
They have great costumes.
The trooper and the armorer came up from another area as well because she had the armorer costume, and Emily Swallow, who played the armorer, was the guest at
Yep.
the con.
Oh man,
I was so
Yeah, they
bummed.
were really nice too. That's her husband in the Sand Trooper, and then her in the armor.
Yeah, and you can't really see it in the photo because it's kind of right on the edge. He has on his pauldron, he has Thrawn's emblem from Rebels on his pauldron.
I thought that was that because I remembered that on the troopers. The troopers from Rebels had that. No, not Rebels, right?
Yeah, it's from the troopers specifically with Thrawn. Have that emblem on their stuff.
That'd be a cool tattoo, like right here, Thrawn's emblem.
there we go. I got a little bit more of it in the picture.
Yeah, but yeah,
Very cool.
so.
It's
Nice.
a great pick too.
And that is Eric as Vader and his son, who's Noah.
Noah.
Yeah.
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 Blanked on his name there for a second.
Ah yes.
Yeah, so I thought that was a cool picture of the two of them together.
Yeah.
I think I printed him a scout blaster.
It's Don and Donna. That was their name.
Don and Donna. Okay.
Yeah.
How could you forget?
And then the armor and the other.
It's
trooper-
Don and Donna.
Okay.
Yeah,
They came up from Richmond area.
South Carolina.
They came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they came from a distance, specifically for the actress,
Because yeah.
because I think that was like her
Armor.
only appearance like on this side of the country right now.
Right.
Interesting.
And that's not too terribly far considering.
Yeah, depending on where you are in South Carolina, it's
That's true.
8 to 9 hours, which is not unreasonable.
I think it'd be worth it. All right, moving on.
Did it go?
Moving on. A Jawa.
That I do believe is
that-
Cammy's Jawa.
Oh yeah,
Is
that is
Cammy?
Big Lick.
Yeah, we're still at Big Lit Con.
Where did she get that head?
At Big Lick, actually, they had it there, and when Brian showed up, I was like, "Dude, you've got to buy that for her Jawa," and he did.
That's funny.
The eyes light up. She just didn't light them up.
Wow.
And where'd you see it for sale?
At Big Lick.
Was it just one of the vendors?
No, at the store.
Oh,
He had it in there on one of the shelves.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it like a commercially available thing you could buy?
It's somebody makes them. The dude makes them.
because I know somebody was gonna print a droid head for her. I think Chris maybe was working on that,
Yeah.
and he just hadn't finished it yet.
That's perfect. Shove some wires up in there.
Yes.
There's something you can't quite see it in the photo there, but there is something dangling out of it.
Yeah, and like I said, the eyes light up. So
That's so cool. What a great picture.
Oh, damn.
That is, I had to include this one. It's
Not Star Wars related. It's
That's,
Spaceballs.
but it is.
but that's Peter.
yeah,
it's-
it is.
yeah.
I guess.
It's so good. It's so good.
Spaceballs is definitely Star Wars related.
Everything Peter does is incredible. I have never seen him wear a costume that is not just perfectly fit for him.
That's true.
He spent a long time on that costume too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did a lot of research.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
It's excellent.
he still ain't found anything.
Mm-hmm.
that guy just he was there throughout the weekend, and I talked to him on Saturday, and he was really nice. And then when he came back on Sunday, I was like, "You got to go by the table. Somebody's there for you."
Yeah, that's just a really cool shot.
I love
Eric's
that Luke.
helmet looks incredible right there. The lighting on it for some reason looks like really, really cool.
I
It's a
have
really good profile pic.
I have at many times gotten very close to doing that Luke right there. I think the only thing that's really stopped me is the hair. 'Cause I
You
don't
just have
wanna
to
wear-
grow your hair out a little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little bit.
It's
get a
it's
wig.
a lot of it. Yeah, I would. The only way I would do it is if I got a wig.
No,
The only way
what
you
you
wouldn't
do is
also
you-
try to grow your hair out.
you grow it out so it's longer, and you do the actual submission photos. And then just everything else you just wear regular.
Yeah. I don't know. His hair's pretty bad in that movie. His hair's pretty bad in most of the movies.
Yeah, he's in Jedi. It's very 80s hair.
Yeah.
You could
He's
almost
also
pull
got
off
like really thin hair.
Mandalorian Luke at this point.
Yeah.
Do it.
Although what he's wearing in Mandalorian is
Whoa.
different than
Yeah.
Jedi.
It's
We already saw that one. Moving
It's
on.
a different angle of the same photo.
keep going. Keep going.
Sure, you
Keep it going.
Whatever you say.
Hey.
That is Cammy and her Jawa, and that's the actress who played the armor.
Wow.
And she's got Cammy's holding her
Suga.
Suga egg, and it opens up, and she's got it filled with the
Butterscotch candy, so
yeah,
it's
the butterscotch
yellow.
discs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Perfect.
I think Emily even shared that on her
Mhm.
Instagram.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. What a great picture.
So now we are up to
Relay.
relay.
Relay
This was
5.
the
I didn't know that you were dressed out as the boba until I saw this.
Nope, that's not me.
Oh, then you weren't.
No.
No.
No, left to right, we've got
So you're
Heather,
Stormtrooper?
Yep, I'm a stormtrooper.
yeah. That's
Heather, Abby, Doug.
Oh, it's Doug. Okay,
That's
gotcha.
Paul's new sand trooper that
Which
just got
was-
approved.
That
I
was
got
the first
I got
one.
approval as I was there.
Yep.
Yeah. Me.
That's me.
Is that you?
And me in the
Evan,
back.
and then
and
Frankie.
then Frankie, and then Peter.
Yep.
Damn, why do I keep pressing?
Yeah, this is the Relay for Life. This was the one because I was like, there was something Friday, then something Saturday.
Mhm.
This was the Friday, and then Saturday was the
Free comic book
free
day.
comic book
Yep.
day.
This one was a lot of fun. Relay for Life is always so much fun.
Yeah,
What's up with Frankie's shoe? I didn't notice he had elf shoes before.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I think he's just the way he's standing.
Snake kind of girl, yeah. But anyways, let's go to the next one.
there's a bunch of photos of this. You can keep it going.
That's my favorite because
Yeah.
I told him put your guns up in front of my face.
Yeah, 'cause you kept. I couldn't see anything. 'cause
Yeah, and so no matter where I was standing, they were like, "Can I get a picture?" Sure. Somebody was in front of me. They'd put their gun up. Well, there I am.
That every time, like, I'm always in the background all these pictures just because I was just already in the background, and by the time we were getting set up for the picture, I'm like, I'm not gonna fit, so I just stayed in the background for most of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's already other two stormtroopers. You can just look at one of
You're this
them.
background, this
Yeah.
filler.
Yeah, I'm just filler. I'm an extra.
Yeah, this was me. I'm in there somewhere. That whole troop, I was dealing with new armor, like legs not sitting quite right.
And it was super humid because it had just downpoured, and so like everything was like where you
Steamy.
thought it would fit, it was fitting a little bit different because you were like it was humid and it was.
My biggest problem was as soon as we walked out, my visor was like, "Fall."
My armor was pinching me in like a bunch of weird places.
Is Ray wearing
yeah,
flip flops?
yeah,
Yeah, she forgot. Frankie forgot her shoes.
No,
She's Rebel Legion. What do we care?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
As long as she's comfortable.
there's Doug
Yeah,
and
that's
there's Boba.
Doug in his. He is the special edition Fett.
No, it's
No,
Return of the Jedi.
yeah, he's Return of the Jedi.
Okay,
yeah.
I can never remember the differences.
Yeah, he always asks me. He's like, "Can I do Fett?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, yeah, it has to be a special troop for me to do Fett. It just takes too long to get suited up.
One thing I found, even with different armor, I can tell it's me because of the way I stand. Apparently, my leg just goes in a particular angle that the armor just like, oh yeah, this is gonna look weird.
And there I am in the background.
Yeah, you really are the back.
I'm in the back of like all the pictures.
This was just a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Did
Even
it?
though we weren't
I mean,
there for
it's-
only a couple hours.
It's Relay for Life, so really the main activity is just to walk in a
Walking.
loop.
Yeah, we were just doing laps.
I think that's me there in the front. This might be my front.
It's a good pick.
If I had to guess, I'd say you're the one closest to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are, because I can tell by the shoes.
It's surprisingly difficult to tell me and Frankie apart, despite us being. I thought we were very differently sized
You
people.
look like you're getting ready to fall over there.
Whoa, whoa.
Pulling a Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I stepped on a nail, so I was nailed to the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was struggling with helmet fit issues the entire time.
I just wanted to take my helmet off and socialize. It's just this event's too much fun, so you just want to kind of just chill at the table, drink some water, and chit chat.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
That
Plus, it was like the
comic
first time
store.
we've seen people in a long
I know,
time.
yeah. This is like the first big. I feel like big troop that felt normal again.
I don't know why my boxers are so far off when they're on the same belt. But
Because your belt's not sitting level.
No,
Was
At
it-
least
was it
not the way
crooked?
you're...
Also, it's your contrapposto.
You're
What?
kind of leaning to one
Oh,
side.
Okay.
You're
yeah,
not,
it's
you're not
your
standing.
weight shift.
Yeah, you're not standing
Yeah, I think I'm getting
straight.
ready to take a step. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Moving on.
That's Frankie and Doug.
That's a good picture. Minus the cars in the background. If you were to
You could-
isolate,
you could
that,
Photoshop them out.
Yeah, that would be a great Photoshop
Yeah.
picture. I don't know what's happening there. He's playing.
He's playing guitar.
Yeah.
Air guitar on his blaster.
There was a live band there, so it's hard not to play air guitar on your blaster and
Yeah,
just jam.
the live band was playing the Skinner version of everything.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Another good
I'm
picture.
hidden behind Wayne because I think I was like, oh crap, we're taking a photo. I got to put my helmet back
yeah,
on.
there I am in the background again.
yeah, like a half of you.
Yeah.
I kept taking mine off and shifting padding around and I get it to was it squeezing my head.
Yeah, I had helmet fans going for the first time because I had swapped them out to a different helmet, so I was fiddling with that. When I put my helmet on, I couldn't hear anything because I had the helmet fans going.
Did you guys make some kind of walk there or something?
I think that's when we first came out, but I don't know why it's so grainy.
And I was gonna say,
It's like our last known photo.
Yeah, it looks like CCTV, like they're looking for a criminal.
somebody zoomed in on us or something.
Oh, here's another one.
It's a lot of walking.
Yeah, it's Relay for Life. That's what you do. You just kind of walk around in circles.
Yeah, and they did a special lap just for us and highlighting us.
Yeah.
They did like themed laps, so like everybody would be like, "It's the '70s lap."
Yeah, and by the time they did the Star Wars, I don't even think they were like. I know Frankie was like, "Hey, you guys gonna do the Star Wars lap?" And they were like, "What are you talking about?" And so they like kind of just haphazardly threw it together because we were all ready to be done. So we did a Star Wars lap, and then we just all pieced out of there.
Because it was incredibly humid. It
Yeah,
was
my
just-
feet were so swollen because it's just so humid in those boots.
Looks like you guys are walking out into the sunset to your cars.
It looks like someone copied and pasted Stormtroopers.
They do look very bright and like at the contrast.
Yeah, they put a filter on me.
Yeah, it's funny. Y'all look so grainy and dark, and then that kid right there looks like great. That's a great photo of that kid right there.
That's
It's
because
because we weren't really there.
I'm starting to think these
Yeah.
are.
it's like a
dodged
Back to the
photos.
Future where we're all just fading out.
Yeah, it's a lot
This
of
one's
walking.
got a sepia tone.
I think that was clouds were coming in or something. It was like
Jamming
More.
again.
More air guitar, except bending the knees.
me constantly wondering, what? Wait, is Pauldron on the right shoulder? I can't remember.
Surprise! You guys are walking.
Somebody walking with.
Guessing that's Doug jamming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably pictures of all of us jamming that night.
Who's that guy?
They're just getting farther and farther away every photo. Where
This
he's
really
gonna
is
be
like
in the next
grandma's
one.
vacation.
Yeah, grandma's vacation pictures.
I don't know. I was trying to like walk
Here's
as much
Bill
as I
out
can.
on the pier. There's Bill out on the pier, but he's farther out.
Can you see that fish he just caught? Oh, he loved that thing.
I was trying
There's
to. Like,
Tommy coming up to Bill with his fish.
I don't know. I had new armor, new boots, everything, so I was trying to move as much as possible, try and break stuff in, and be like, "Where's it? Where's it gonna hurt?"
That's me right there. Me and Heather. I think that's probably the clearest
And a
picture of
basketball
Heather the
net.
whole time.
Yeah, that was the changing in the gymnasium.
Heather's always like, no one ever takes pictures of me.
Well, she's in these photos.
Yeah, she's made it in quite a few. She missed out
Me
this one,
and,
but we got your arm there.
Yeah, I think that's Evan's arm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slightly blurry photo of me.
Last known photo.
There's Tommy with Bill. There's Peter.
Peter.
There's Dave. Oh, Dave.
I think that was right before he bought
there we
that
go.
LTD.
There we go. There's our.
Pre-troop selfie.
Yes.
That's the whole family. Look how happy we were.
There you go.
There's me happy that the balaclava fit, because when I took the approval photos, the balaclava didn't fit under the neck seal, because there's an order you have to put things on for it all to fit, and I didn't do that right, and
You're freaking out.
so I was very worried that the balaclava wasn't going to fit, and I was going to have sweat just pouring down my face.
I
the
just
entire
I
time.
just decided I wasn't doing the balaclava. You technically don't have to wear it with the stormtrooper as long as you're not really like showing any skin. And
You
I was
don't-
like, why not?
You don't have to wear one at all with the stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like you shouldn't have to wear one with the clone trooper either. Like, I don't think you should have to wear one.
you don't.
It's in the CRL.
You need a neck seal or a balaclava.
On the clone trooper?
Yeah.
Really? So
Yes.
wait, you could get away with not having a neck seal on a clone trooper?
No.
The way the CRL reads says optional. If you're wearing a full head covering like a balaclava, that tucks
Is
into
that
the
the
shirt.
same for the movie?
Yes,
It's the same thing, I guess.
Interesting.
that's the way I read the CRL. It is very poorly worded.
I was gonna say I read it differently, so it's like religion. We're about to go to war over
Yeah.
this. We both read the same
Yeah.
thing, took it a different way. We're
Ball's
about to fight about
Protestant,
it.
Wayne's Catholic.
Now we're up to Free Comic Book Day at Big
Yeah.
Lick. There's Wayne chilling in his car.
Nice.
It is me. Why? Wait.
Who got that picture from my phone?
We stole this from
Oh,
his
okay.
phone.
I did send it to you. Okay, yeah.
I was very
get
confused
that?
because you sent that photo at like 11 o'clock. And I was like, okay, he must have just gotten there. And then I got there and you're like, oh yeah, I've been here since like 8:30.
Oh yeah, I got there way before they opened.
We had
Wow.
we had basically just woken up. We woke up really late that day because I think we had a really late night. Because we were we were at relay because the relay was the night before, and then we were out at dinner, and we were at dinner until like 10:30, so we didn't even get home till after 11, and then we stayed up until like 2:30 a.m. So then we didn't wake up till like 11. We were
Yeah,
like,
I
oh.
stayed up way too late as well because while I was at the relay troop, Jen sewed the piece for Rex's arms to hang on. So I was like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this piece is done. I want to wear I want to put all the armor on. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm putting on Rex for the first
Oh
time.
my god.
Yeah, me and
It doesn't
Heather.
take like 10 minutes either.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it does not. Is not an easy.
Me and
process.
Heather are just downstairs like slamming Moscow Mules at like 1 a.m. All of a sudden, Paul pops into the chat like, "Look at me and my Rex." I'm like, "Paul, it's 1 a.m."
Yeah. So this is the next day at Big Lick Comics for Free Comic Book Day.
Yes,
Yeah,
at the cafe.
That's me.
And it was 1,000 degrees outside.
Oh my god!
I thought I was gonna die just walking out.
I
To the
know.
parking lot.
I drove to the event in my costume because I didn't want to change.
Yeah, I changed in their bathroom, which actually they have very large, spacious bathrooms. But yeah, it's like as soon as I put the helmet on, just vision disappeared. I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. So I barely wore. I put my helmet on for photos and then immediately took it off because like I can't see anything.
Me and Heather both were our officers here, and we had to share a pair of code cylinders because I realized when we were getting dressed at home, I was like, we only have one set of code cylinders because normally only one of us wears an officer at a time. So I didn't think to get another pair when I built my Krennic / ISB officer, and so we're putting them on. I'm like, Heather, we're gonna have to share.
Okay, so you don't have to have a balaclava unless you don't have the neck seal built into your undersuit. You still have to have the neck seal,
Yeah, we'll find out on my approval photos because
Yeah.
I don't have a neck seal for Rex.
Because neck seal is black in color with vertical ribbing or being smooth in appearance. No logos or labels visible. If the seal is not incorporated as part of the undersuit, a balaclava or similar covering is acceptable.
I read that as that
One
is-
or the other.
Yeah, if you don't have
Yeah.
a neck seal, you need a you need
That
a
sounded
balaclava.
great. It's still ringing.
Yeah. So yeah,
So we got Evan. We got
that's Evan, Peter, and me.
Yep. That was a fun one. I love wearing that officer. It's so much fun. I just need to replace that jacket.
Yeah, I didn't put the mask on initially when I got dressed. And then I was like immediately like, oh, there's way more people here than I thought. I need
Yeah.
to put that mask back on.
I mean, I gotta say, the black mask with the white looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool.
works.
If all
It works.
If only I had a black mask with an Imperial cog on it, then that would have been like
That
the
would be
bee's knees.
extra cool.
The
Jennifer had one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hers had the cog.
I'm sure I could buy one for cheap. I just
They
haven't.
also have these masks with tiny little like vents
Yeah,
on
I've
the
seen
side,
those.
like just on one side. That would be a cool mask too, just to give it a little extra.
Yeah.
but those aren't as acceptable. Those don't prevent virus as well
Yeah,
because they literally vent air out.
they're for
So-
they're for dust protection, I think,
We'll
especially
3D
for,
print some fake ones and glue it on the
yeah,
mask.
some Greeblies.
Yeah,
Just get some
Greeblies. That's it.
Look at Greeblies and just stick them on our masks.
That's a good idea.
It's
It's a
genius.
terrible idea.
All right, we'll sew them on like buttons. There we go. Problem solved. That's a good
Staple
picture of
on.
Evan
you
and
Heather,
Heather's little selfie
Yeah.
there.
and you're sharing your code cylinders.
You'd never even know.
One.
I love the way her
They're gonna come
her
after you
head
guys.
is. It makes the hat makes it look like she has a cone head.
Yeah. Some babies are born that way.
And this
was-
is later in the day. I changed into my Rebel Pilot.
Yeah.
I think my strap is fall. I think my ejection strap is.
Didn't you?
fallen.
You didn't your ejection strap just completely fall apart?
What
Yeah,
is
at one
going
point
on
I-
there. Yeah.
So that's
You're gonna
Peter.
step in it.
So
It's Peter, me, you, Heather, Evan, and Gunner.
Gunner and his gunner.
I am the gunner.
The gunner.
Oh.
The gunner.
this was actually the first time I ever got to wear my Rebel Pilot with the pilot helmet. And even the pilot helmet, when I had the visor down, it fogged up.
It's completely
You're
open.
inside.
How?
So I was like, okay, I want to wear the helmet because it looks cool and I haven't worn it. So I can push the visor up. So I just pushed the visor up the whole time. So it's just
I don't think there's any pics of me in my Rebel Pilot because I did that first and then switched
just
out.
the
Yeah, just
selfie.
Just the one I
selfie.
did. Yeah, I don't think
Because you
anybody
changed
was
out of
there.
it like as soon as we got there.
Yeah, because I'd been in it at that point for like 4 hours.
I still want to do
There's
Rebel
our
Pilot.
selfie.
Peter's little cross-eyed.
You can see how high up on my head the helmet sits. I think it sits a little high.
Yeah, the fact I can see your hair, it's a
Also,
little
it's
high.
it's leaning back
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
I think it shifted back a little bit.
I need to make me a Rebel Pilot one of these days. I keep
Ooh,
saying
It's
it.
so
but-
much fun.
Yeah.
It's
It's really
really easy. So I had to do almost no work on that costume. So much of it is just take it out of the box and put it on.
Yeah.
My favorite part was building the helmet and then painting it, or putting the stickers on it with mine. And I really want to buy another one so I can paint it. Like I really want to go.
I'd have
Nuts
to.
out
I'd
this
have to.
time.
I want to do the. If I do one, I want to do the Blue Squadron pilot, and I want to do like something really cool for the helmet.
Oh, I'd love to do a blue. If I did another one, it'd probably be
Yeah,
a blue.
Is
it's
it just blue and orange?
Blue, orange,
uh,
green,
Yeah, you can do green.
red.
There's
There's
technically like a
gray.
gray,
Yeah,
Gray, yeah.
but I don't know if you can wear traditional X-wing pilot stuff. I think you have to get like the weird Rogue One boxes.
The blue and orange are basically what you think of when you think of a Rebel pilot. All the others, you're getting into Return of the Jedi, B-wing, A-wing, Y-wing pilots. They're wearing completely different stuff.
That's what I would love to do. Is the
Why we?
Y-wing pilot from Jedi.
Is that the one that's really big and it goes around your whole head?
Well,
Yes.
it goes around the whole head, and then the visor is
Yeah.
only half. I love that helmet.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you are the Y-wing pilot.
I
You
know.
should-
So
You should do
Get
that.
started on it.
Nope, apparently that picture went on there twice.
That's okay.
Hey, look, I took a selfie.
With a
Nice.
Ghostbuster. Yeah, there were a lot of people in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. We were outnumbered by almost outnumbered by the.
No, we were out.
We were. There were
Really?
more Ghostbusters than there were troopers. It was kind of insane. Well, and I didn't get that memo that there was gonna be a.
They said there's going to be different costume people.
But it was literally just Star Wars and the Ghostbusters. I didn't know.
Well,
there
it's
was
just
such
the two groups. I don't know what he
gotta-
calls that group. I
Hill
forget.
City Ghostbusters
Yeah,
or something
yes.
like that.
Well, no. There's a whole. They've got a whole group. There's the Hill City Ghostbusters. They have Colonial Marines. They're part of the GI Joe stuff. Like
Oh,
they
they're just
put
like-
it all under one
They have
Lynchburg,
Colonial
label.
Marines.
Lynchburg Troopers or something
Yeah.
like that.
I would love to do a Colonial Marine
Oh yeah, I'd rather do an alien. But
pulse rifle. You want to do an alien costume?
God, yes.
If I was gonna do any kind of marine, I'd want to do like a Halo marine.
Nah. Well,
You
I know
don't.
a
You've
guy
never
that's-
even played Halo. Get out of here.
okay. I used to system link Xboxes with Halo.
I mean, who didn't?
Yeah.
In their
I'd be
neighbor's
driving
basement?
those Banshees around, jumping out of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Back in them.
No, I just thought that was a fun part. Or fun thing is you could be flying, you just jump out of that shit. Anyways,
You
I've
just
never
cursed on the podcast.
I've
Now we
never-
got an R rating. Great.
It's for mature. But yeah, no.
Not a bad picture considering I
It's a good
could
picture.
not see it all. My lens is immediately fogged up, and I'm like trying to take a selfie. I'm like, I hope this is something.
You gotta take your glove off.
Wait,
you
what's-
don't know where
what
your
was
glove
this
at.
guy?
He's technically trying to make
That
a
dude,
call.
I saw him there. I think he was with the
Who?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he's a Colonial Marine.
That's what
Is
I
that
thought,
what that
but
was?
Yeah.
that's
I will not say disparaging things about somebody's costume, but
Yikes.
the Colonial Marine
I
was
didn't know
not
that-
what I thought of
I
when I,
did
saw
not
him.
know that, but when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, they're trying to do something like that."
I thought he was like Fortnite or Destiny or something.
All right, well,
Yeah,
There's
it's a little
another one.
closer.
That's as he drops his phone. So it's
it's closer and closer to his face. And
This is
that's,
the-
that's Mexican place.
Yeah.
This is the dinner
Oh,
after the
man.
relay.
Yeah.
where'd you
Yeah,
guys
that
go?
was Mexican.
We
that
were-
was good.
Yeah, we were there for they were like closing up around us, and like I could tell that they were trying to get rid of us, but they
weren't.
did not bring us our check.
Yeah, we were just sitting outside. Like I kept peeking inside, and like they're closing. Can we get our check?
Is this
Oh.
right beside Big Lick?
No, this is in Christiansburg.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was after the Relay for Life.
that was so
Oh.
cool.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
This was the night before.
We all got dessert, which was a terrible idea.
Oh, it's terrible.
sequence.
It's always a terrible idea, but it tasted so good.
It was so good.
Well,
So yeah, that's Wayne
it.
on the left. It's Wayne, Frankie, John, Heather, who came down because they live like 2 minutes away.
Yep.
Then Heather, Evan, me, and then Peter.
nice.
Yeah.
And there's another
And
great
that's
dark
them
one.
closing.
Them turning the lights out and telling us to get the heck out.
That's it. Wow. What a wonderful
Good
thing.
times.
Yes.
Oh, I got the hiccups. Jeez.
And now we don't have another
Lord help
troop
me.
for God knows how long.
We've got.
Wyvacon. Wyvacon's in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
It's in September.
It's September.
Yeah.
September 18th, somewhere.
Well, that's in
Yeah,
a week
it's
or two. 2 weeks, sorry.
Yeah, it's the 18th.
December,
18th and
November.
19th, technically.
Yep.
But you guys are only doing the 18th.
I
So-
thought I had it on this calendar. I do not. That's not good. Fingers crossed. Rex is approved, and
Gotcha.
if somebody wants to help me get dressed, because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah. And then
I can do that Sunday.
just record it.
So
Let's make a video.
I might break out the Senate Guard for that one.
I'd like to go down for at least one day.
WiveCon's generally when we do the new.
That is true. And it's a lot of it's outside too.
Yeah, they've always been very nice and very
Oh,
good
yeah.
to us.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember one year we went and they fed us lunch. Like we had these really nice box lunches.
yeah, they've done that before.
That was nice.
And where is this?
It's in
Withville.
Withville.
That's like an hour.
Yeah, it's not close.
Yeah, it's probably about an hour.
Yeah, their con's really fun, and doing the parade is really fun.
The
Yeah,
parade.
it's September 18th
On
and
the
19th.
same day?
No.
Now in previous years, they've done a parade in the summer, like usually in June or something like that, and they kind of promote their event through the parade. And 'cause-
Did you do that this year?
No, they didn't do one. They
Oh,
haven't
okay.
done one in 2 years.
Interesting.
there's been some things going on recently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like what?
Oh boy.
You might want to read the news.
Yeah.
It
Hold on,
is.
let's lift this rock up and show you the world.
All right, well,
So that's all our
That's
recent
it.
troops.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's the after action report.
We have some new helmets behind us.
We have new. We have. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So right here, have Wayne's. I guess this is
So phase 1, 501st.
501st.
Yeah.
Phase 1. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Then right beside it, you have
I feel like I need to fix the blue one.
My-
But
Commander Bly. Phase 2.
Beautiful.
Phase 2. Yes.
you haven't worn that yet, have you?
Not to. I've only been approved, and I haven't worn it anywhere.
Wyvacon's coming up.
Yeah. From what I hear, there'll be other clones there.
Well, is it going to be hot?
Yes.
It's summer.
Then I
Hello.
probably won't wear it.
It
unless
will.
I'm going to be
It will
indoors.
still
It'll
technically be
melt.
summer. So yes.
Yeah, I probably won't wear it unless I'm indoors.
There's parts of it that are indoors. It's kind of a strange setup where it's like on a
It's
college
on
campus.
the-
That's,
it's on the
that's
college
one that I would
campus.
say for like Big Lick
Yeah.
when we're ready for it. You know,
That's
Don't
how I
take
am-
no
that's how I
chances.
am
I
with
can't even leave
Boba.
it in the car, just let alone wear it outside.
And you guys are over here like 3D printing is awesome, except I can't leave it anywhere that's warmer than 70 degrees.
I have
Well, the paint would help.
gotten a little bit better with the PETG, and I think I'm gonna try to do all my prints in PETG,
What's the-
especially all my blasters and stuff.
Does it have like a lot higher melting point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be like 215 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to like crank the heat up to the max. That like, if it went any hotter, there online I was reading like, oh yeah, the little feeder tube melts at this point.
Yeah,
And
the tube. Yeah. Well, that's also if you have just a stock tube,
Yeah.
you should upgrade to the Capricorn tube, which is what I have. Which is, it will not, no matter how hot it gets. And it's blue. It's awesome.
Welcome to 3D printing hour.
Well, yeah, for real.
This
That's
is
actually a
Squadcast
helpful.
After
If you were
Hours.
to go look up,
Oh
some
God, we're gonna loop
video,
that.
they would say it on there. They'd have it on there, for sure. All right. Well, is there anything else we have for this week, guys? I mean, that was a lot of.
We got an
After action
armor
reporting.
party coming up in
The
10
11th.
days.
Yeah, there'll be
That's
some
right.
after action
That's-
report pics for that.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's here at my house. So we're gonna have lots of fun. You know, I'm gonna make everyone super sick with Little Caesars pizza.
God,
Just gonna
why?
crack the porcelain
I'm
on
gonna
my
bring
toilet.
my hot honey, just to drench over it. That'd be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you can eat anything.
I'm probably gonna
You
get
could eat
Little
a-
Caesars the night before
a
and leave it
turd
out.
if you just put that hot honey on
Yeah.
it.
It's just
Can't make it any worse.
it's just gonna poison every single
Welcome
person.
to my armor party. Here's your punishment.
Well,
Hopefully this was interesting and not like sitting through a family slideshow.
I thought it was relaxing. So I hope that that's the
Johnny?
for everyone else.
This
What's that,
is-
Johnny?
Oh my God! Do you remember? Do you remember that weekend we went to Spain? I don't know where
I
that voice came
do
from. So
remember.
sorry.
I remember because all this was farmland as far as the eye could see.
Back
Wow.
then, when we took a trip, we had to get dressed up when we got on the plane.
We put on our Sunday best. Got on the plane, those engines started.
They gave us a whole rotisserie chicken, and that was in economy.
What is
Sorry
this?
for that.
We're
I'm
just
sorry.
What is
A
this?
big gallon of iced tea. I know I smoked an entire carton of cigarettes on that plane.
When we got off, the pilot kissed me right on the mouth.
You guys watch way too many damn movies.
It's better times. Better times.
Anyways,
On that note, I think we better just do that and just play the outro.
Cut it.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Cut it.
All right, yeah. So, thank you guys for listening again. You can find us on Facebook, the Garrison Tyrannus. Also, do we have
the Sereno
a Sereno
Squad,
Squad page?
Squad
Sereno
Cast.
Squad Cast. We've got the we're on Spotify,
We're on.
YouTube.
You can follow
We're
all the
on.
501st pages. You can follow all the 501st detachment pages, 501st Clone Troopers on Instagram. You can follow the Spec Ops.
If you just put
Google it.
501st in anything, you'll get a bajillion responses.
Yes.
They're all filled with cool things.
Yes, it's true.
But
A
specifically,
couple of them are us.
501st.com
Yes.
Put all the cool
for
stuff.
Main
the
lead-
official
main lead
page.
page and information.
Yep. Join the 501st.
Join the 501st.
Sit on this
Join
couch with us.
Here's a Tyrannus.
Yes.
If you're in Virginia.
Oh yeah, true. That's right.
If you're not in Virginia,
Join your own
find your local
garrison.
garrison.
Yeah. Get your own.
Get your own. All right. Well, until next time. Bye bye.
Peace.